The Strange Story of Karolina Olsson, Girl Slept for 32 Years Straight, the Sleeper of Okno. Medical professionals from a variety of fields were perplexed by her condition, as it challenged conventional understanding of sleep disorders and challenged the limits of human resilience. In the annals of history, there are myriad narratives that defy comprehension, tales that seem to challenge the boundaries of human understanding. One such account is that of Karolina Olsson, often referred to as the girl who slept for 32 years straight. In this piece, we delve into the enigma that is Karolina's story, a tale that has left medical professionals and historians alike bewildered. Karolina Olsson, October 29, 1861, April 5, 1950, also known as the Sleeper of Okno, was a Swedish woman who purportedly remained in hibernation between 1876 and 1908, 32 years. This is believed to be the longest time that anyone has lived in this manner who then awoke without any residual symptoms. The genesis of a peculiar tale. Born in the year 1862, Karolina Olsson led a typical life with her 4 brothers on the secluded Swedish island of Okno. Their life, though simple, was filled with joy and devoid of any health concerns. However, in the winter of 1876, an unfortunate accident set in motion a series of events that would catapult Karolina into the annals of medical history. The fateful incident. On a freezing February day in 1876, 14-year-old Karolina suffered a head injury after tipping over and falling on ice while returning from school. The young girl retired to bed that evening, presumably to recover. However, the morning of February 23 marked the beginning of a 32-year, 11,730 days, long slumber for Karolina, a sleep from which she would not awaken until she was 46. The initial response. The Olsson family, though impoverished and living in a relatively remote location, managed to gather funds with the help of their supportive community to seek medical attention for Karolina. The perplexing nature of Karolina's condition left the doctors stumped, as they struggled to ascertain whether it was a coma or something else entirely. The medical conundrum. Typically, coma-like states are induced immediately following a traumatic incident. However, Karolina's delayed reaction perplexed the medical practitioners. Moreover, her physical state presented more questions than answers. Despite being in a seemingly dormant state, Karolina's body displayed signs of homeostasis. She did not lose weight and her hair and nails stopped growing. This led the doctors to believe that Karolina was in a state of suspended animation. The attempt at intervention. By 1882, after 6 years of Karolina's unyielding slumber, the Olssons decided to move her to the city of Oskarshamn for advanced medical treatment. The doctors in the city, armed with electroshock therapy, attempted to rouse Karolina from her prolonged sleep. Despite their efforts, Karolina's condition remained unchanged and she was discharged a month later, with a diagnosis of dementia paralytica, a form of paralysis connected with dementia. The unyielding passage of time. Despite her physical state, Karolina displayed signs of cognitive awareness. Her family noticed her responding to emotional events around her, including the death of one of her brothers, despite remaining in a deep sleep. This led to the belief that Karolina was in a state of deep sleep or coma, rather than a vegetative state. The awakening. In a turn of events that can only be described as miraculous, Karolina Olsson awoke from her 32-year slumber in 1908, at the age of 46. Despite the passage of 3 decades, she did not look a day older than 14, further confounding those familiar with her case. The life post-awakening. Following her awakening, Karolina claimed to have no memory of the 32 years she spent asleep. The news of her recovery spread rapidly, attracting the attention of reporters, doctors, and the curious public, all eager to learn more about her story. Despite the extraordinary circumstances, Karolina lived a remarkably healthy life post-awakening, passing away on April 5, 1950. The legacy of Karolina Olsson. Karolina Olsson's story continues to baffle medical professionals and historians alike. Despite extensive investigations and numerous theories, there remains no definitive explanation for her 32-year-long slumber. Her tale serves as a reminder of the mysteries of the human body and the enigmatic nature of sleep. Leave us your thoughts in the comments section.